Welcome to this presentation by Facilitators Research. This research is distributed exclusively for informational and educational purposes and does not constitute financial, legal, tax, or investment advice. For such services, you may reach out to speak to one of our officers.
Offenses and penalties. Section 13.1. Non-compliance with the rules. Section 13.1.1. Non-compliance with the rules. Where there is a reasonable suspicion that the provisions of the regulations in these rules are being violated, the MSM may conduct or cause an inspection to be done at the cost of an issuer. Section 13.1.2. Non-compliance with the rules. Where the investigation establishes that there is violation of the regulations in these rules, the MSM may, in addition to suspension or removal, censure the issuer by means of private or public censure. B. Impose a fine not exceeding M1,000,000.00 on the issuer, and such fine may be published in national media. Or C. Order the payment of compensation to any person prejudiced by the contravention or failure. Section 13.1.3. Non-compliance with the rules. If the issuer fails to pay a fine or compensation referred to in paragraph 13.1.2b and c, the MSM may, in terms of the Capital Markets Regulations of 2014, file with the clerk or registrar of a competent court a statement certified by the MSM as correct, stating the amount of the fine imposed or compensation payable. Section 13.1.4. Non-compliance with the rules. The statement referred to in paragraph 13.1.3 above shall have all the effects of a civil judgment lawfully given in that court against that issuer and in favor of the MSM for recovery of the amount specified in that statement. Section 13.1.5. Non-compliance with the rules. The MSM shall give 5 working days notice to the parties before taking actions contemplated in 13.1.1 unless that will defeat smooth market operation and protection of investors. Section 13.1.6. Non-compliance with the rules. The whole or any part of the fines imposed in terms of paragraph 13.1.2 may be used to settle any costs incurred by the MSM in enforcing the provisions of these rules. Section 13.2. Appeals. Section 13.2.1. Appeals. If an issuer is not satisfied by the decision of the MSM, such issuer shall within 5 working days appeal the decision to the registrar. Section 13.3. Publication. Section 13.3.1. Publication. Without derogating from any other powers of publication referred to in these rules, the MSM may, in its discretion and in such manner as it may deem fit, state or announce that it has a. Investigated dealings in a listed equity security, b. Censured an issuer, c. Suspended the listing of any equity security, d. Terminated the listing of any equity security, and or e. Imposed a fine on an issuer. Section 13.3.2. Publication. In a statement or announcement referred to in paragraph 13.3.1, the MSM may give reasons for such investigation, censure, suspension, termination, or fine, as the case may be, and publish conclusion or findings in the case of an investigation. Section 13.3.3. Publication. No issuer or its directors, officers, holders of any class of securities or holders of a beneficial interest shall have any cause of action against the MSM, or against any person employed by the MSM, for damages arising out of any statement or announcement made in terms of paragraph 13.3.1. Section 13.3.4. Publication. A breach of any provisions of these rules shall entitle MSM to take appropriate supervisory action and or remedial measures varying from suspension, revocation, delisting, and or any penal action depending on the severity of the breach as the case may be. Section 13.3.5. Publication. Notwithstanding anything contained in these rules, MSM may waive, exempt wholly or partially the provisions of these rules with respect to any member and or any other person to the application of these rules.